So here we are in free agency, and this could be a big transition year. I think we're gonna be now we can afford to look for kind of a new coaching staff situation with. Well, since a lot of those young guys, oh my goodness, Hilbert's now 88. That's nice. A lot of the younger guys are have been in the NHL now. So, by the way, I'm gonna check on. Yeah, looks like he did. Hold the Gravy actually lost high elite. I don't think I've ever seen anyone lose high elite. He'll still be freaking, obviously great. He's 84 or 19. That's a little crazy. I wonder if he'll gain it back or if it's just some weird fog of war thing. Who knows? Anyway, but we should have a good idea of everyone's preferences now to be able to choose kind of a good coach. I swear we won't. That is what it is. But we have it for AJ, who, as you can see, not great in our top six. Stalin, okay in the top six. So hold the Gravy and Stalin are pretty much near identical, which is kind of good. Good for us, at least. On the other side of things, but I definitely think we need a change in coaches here. We're gonna try to lock in someone. So we got obviously Trey Johnson, hold line cycle, Hilbert, hold line shoot. That's not great. If we could find a hold line balance guy of somehow, that would be great. I don't know if that exists or will exist, at least here in this year, but we're gonna try to do that at least. So how many years left on each? We'll probably fire one of these guys and then shift everyone down. Well, we'll see what we need first. We'll see what kind of coach we need. Then we can make a decision on that. We could also... What the fuck? Okay. They're all shit coaches? This is the issue? Not great teaching on this guy. Trey Johnson loves it. Why doesn't it show... Okay, Hilbert's okay with it. What do they got? Nope, can't. Pinch cycle, yeah, not great. On that top pairing, because that top pairing now is essentially going to be Hilbert and Trey Johnson. So the other stuff's okay, but that's kind of standard. I wonder if a veterans coach has it. I'll just check to see what his styles are. It's not going to help us too much. Balanced and shoot. No, it needs to be hold line and balance. I don't even know if that friggin' works. How about this Colomb guy? Yeah, pinch balance. The balance part's okay. The pinch is not. Even like balance or something. Again, it's just so hard to find that. Pinch shoot. Yikes. It's balance cycle. Not quite, It might be extremely difficult to find something. Balance shoot's okay. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but pinch bounce, of course. Yeah, hold line bounce on the second pair, but the pinch bounce will be. That would be okay. I'll be real. That would be okay. Crash it on the fourth line is actually kind of nice. Overload behind the net, overload. So, Brendan Tavares, what do we got right now? Let's overload behind the net, overload, as opposed to behind the net, ooh. Behind the net, overload, and crash the net. Interesting. So behind the net, overload, and crash the net, and then you think of... The problem with that is the guys who will likely be our first line, like behind the net by the looks of it, just by the way their chemistries were. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So if we have like behind the net overload, whatever, that's for the first top six. You think of our top dudes. Tolvanen right now. He could be great. Like, he would be fine in the other role, but he's again likely maybe going to be a second liner. For now, it would be okay. Tomasino also looks like he likes behind the net. AJ behind the net, but he's also kind of got an awkward set of skills or set of preferences. Obviously, Stalin behind the net. Gravy looks like he likes behind the net, or Hard to say. He kind of fits it. Yeah. Man, I don't know if there's a great replacement right now. I don't think there is. I'll keep looking. I just don't think there's going to be a great replacement right now. At least not any better than what we have. I'll keep looking at preferences just to see. Just to see. And we can move guys up and down. Where the hell did I start? Tavares, like Jackson. Okay. This might be a guy to check out. Balance. Like, I know, it's balance, but then we have behind the net overload. You can see Kuhn and Tomasino aren't huge fans of it. Yeah, but then again, Hilpert and Johnson aren't great with it either. It's almost gonna be kind of like the same as they have now. I don't think I'm gonna make the change right now. There's not any great if they're like A+ coaches, I'd throw them in there, but which it's just not that. I think our chemistry is honestly okay. It's not great, but we can't really make a big coaching improvement right now. We got good teaching too. So I'm gonna get a new. I think I gotta go for a new AHL assistant, or I can move you down to an assistant. Grab a new generalist too is better. With some A teaching, if one exists. Oh, there's 10,000 generalists. You tell me none of these guys. Thank you. Oh, he's a B- too. Whatever. All right, so I'll hire him to be the assistant, I guess. Wait. There's someone younger here. Okay, you're the assistant now. Alrighty, so yeah, we're simply not going to be able to find a good coaching replacement. Another thing I could have done was like check out my other internal guys, but they're not any better than the guys in free agency, so it doesn't matter. We're just going to keep what we have right now because it's familiar. We'll get a good idea of what Ice Warrior has as well. Alright, so assistant coach now. We should be able to find another good goaltending coach. I doubt we'll find any goaltending coaches. No, not any good ones. We're just going to stick with the D then. So, sign her. And that will do it for the coaches. Alright. Oh, and yeah. By the way, as you guys probably guessed, no one actually won the point scoring contest either. And, go, yeah, my plug. Go ahead and hit the like button. See what happens? I skip a day. I forget to do stuff. Hit the like button. Whoa, the like button. Go do that. Let's defeat the YouTube algorithm. That's what happens when I don't mention it at the beginning. Look at what happened. Alright. So, there is some, I'm reading through some of the comments right now. Yeah, a lot, some suggestion to trade Kunin, which I can definitely see. Why, but I don't think I need to do that this year. Simply because we actually kind of need him this year. We have Stalin. Oh, hello, Telkvist. Oh, yeah, he's depth there. Gonna start him there. So I'll show you. Oh, not centers. Whoops. In the way of forwards here. Glass is gonna kind of be. I guess I could trade Kunin just to make space. I'm gonna hold on to Glass for sure. So, like, if you think of first line, we're gonna have obviously Tolvin and Tomasino in there. Second line, they're probably gonna take over that second line, but we're gonna definitely have AJ. Probably with Stalin, even though they're not great. He sucks on that second line, that's the thing. But it'll probably have to do. Ole, Stalin, and Gravy. As a line. And then Forsberg. Yeah, here's the weird thing. Maybe we can trade him. We still have an odd man out. But that can be Glass, so we could try to start. I really like Glass. We can try to start moving him back towards the third line situation. But in this case, Glass, Kunin, and I'm hoping Ice Warrior. And then your fourth line of like Foligno, Delorier, Hathaway. Then we have plenty of guys to use as depth. I'm kind of thinking that. We have enough defensemen, and we're at the cap floor. So trading Kunin, we don't. I kind of just want to keep him just for the cap floor. We could trade him at some point this year. Definitely, we're definitely not going to use him next season. But I'd like to try to hold on to Glass. Try to get him and Kunin are going to be third line, I think. So that's kind of the plan. Is to stay at cap floor. Well, yeah, we're obviously, I think we already did all the extensions we were going to do. I think I'm holding off on Foligno. Although, I could just get him back for another year. He's cheap as hell. Is there a reason to do that? I mean, yeah, for the fourth line. We're not really going to have anyone replacing him too soon, at least to my knowledge. Sure, I'll give him another 3 mil, just to help us hit the cap floor. Keep paying Foligno 3 mil. Yeah, and everything else, that's fine. I don't actually think we're going to delve into free agency. I don't need a goaltender, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to double check that, but... Nope, got 4 signed. Everyone's signed who we need. We're just at the cap floor. I'll check that defensive situation again, but still, I don't... Oh, yeah, the Philippe Myers thing. We'll find a replacement for him. Hopefully Mara jumps. That's kind of the goal. Like Hilpert, Johnson, Fabro, and Mara. And then eventually Schultz with Mara, hopefully. If he can grow steadily and be better than Fabro, that would be great. Yeah. Okay, so we kind of have a plan. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get a new coach, but that's gonna have to do. So let's make sure we can at least get these coaches here. Still got LaRue. We got to get rid of him, obviously, but there hasn't been a great moment, too. We don't have the excess of forwards. I think after this next year, we should be able to comfortably just throw him into a trade. He's not getting anywhere. Okay. Block cleared up. How about those coaches? 1 and 2. All right, we got both the coaches, and that's going to be it for our free agency. We have, everything we need. And I don't think I could check on some prospects at least, I guess. Yeah, we do have 44 guys under contract, so we're not even short on that. I'll check just for fun. There's oh my god. Well, I mean, I don't think you pass up on this guy, what the fuck. There you go. I could sign this Popovich. He's 21.65, which isn't great, but you know what? Fuck it, defenseman. Sign him too. All right. I convinced myself. There we go. Got a couple guys in free agency. Holy shit, or try to. Foligno, Fabro all accepted their extensions. As did Trey. We got Popovich. And we got Gordy DiPietro. I almost feel like I drafted that guy. I don't think I did. I think that was someone else who I traded. Oh, who knows? Either way. Hilarious that I just got them. For free. In free agency. Now we have tons of guys under contract. We should not be running out of players at any point. So I'm going to sum up here, get the lines and stuff taken care of. See you guys in a bit. So here are the lines, and I'm doing it again. Going to piss people off, putting the younger guys in roles that they think are too high. Stalin is actually, he's ready for it. He's got first line, AJ and Gravy. Not quite yet, but I mean, they're 86 and 87 now with +3 chemistry. I honestly think this line is going to do just fine. Second line at Tolvanen, Forsberg, Tomasino. Again, not exactly great. No real center on that line. Well, we're going to see how Forsberg does as a centerman. I don't know if Tomasino's actually built for it. I mean, you could throw him in there. They do have the same amount of face-offs. Maybe a playmaker in the middle is slightly better. So I guess we'll do that. Doesn't affect anything, but yeah. Then we have Kunin, Glass, and Ice Warrior on the third line, as Ice Warrior's listed as that. We're going to play him in his role. I know he doesn't get any chem here, but it's just going to have to be fine with it. Hopefully he grows throughout the year. We could push him up like that to the next line. Then Delorier, Foligno, Hathaway, the grinder, fourth line. Yeah, they're a bit lower, but with the chemistry, they should be fine. No great face-off guy here either, but, you know, whatever. This is where, yeah, gets interesting. We're switching it up a little bit. Hilpert's ready for top two, so we're putting him up there with Fabro, because Heeman Johnson, not great. That's just what it is, because Trey absolutely hates that first line pairing, which is fine. He's, fortunately, still listed as top four. So Hilpert, Fabro, Mara, and Trey, and then Mahura, Myers. They're going to get +3 on these bottom pairings. Hilpert doesn't necessarily need the chemistry. We want to get him some eventually. That's obviously the goal here. We want to get him a little bit. But there's, as you saw, there's no great coaches. Forward chemistry is just fine. Power play. You're going to see the top 3 guys on it. Tolvanen and Hilpert on the points. Then Ice Warrior, Glass, Kunin, Mara, Tomasino as the second power play unit. There's a quick look at the 4-man. Didn't change a whole heck of a lot, but you could see all of our main dudes in there. Penalty kill, Glass, Delorier, Johnson, Mara, Kunin, Foligno, Hilpert, Fabro. We're going to run with Hilpert on the PK. He's our number 1 guy, so you kind of figure he's got to be there in all situations. There's the 3-man. Special teams. We're going to go with Stalin, Gravy. Obviously, Hilpert, Johnson, since there's no chemistry here. Then we're going to go AJ and Tolvanen. Mara, Fabro, and then Ice Warrior, Tomasino. Then Mahura, Myers. 3-on-3, same forward groupings. Then Hilpert, Fabro, Mara. Extra attacker of Stalin and Tolvanen. And there's a shootout lineup. None of our young dudes have great deking or anything. They have decent shots, but horrible deking. So, at least that's not horrible. They're all like mid-80s, though. I think the highest is like 87. And there's your depth guys. I'm excited about him. Top 9, 23. He's a 6th round pick that developed for us. Look at him. He's good defensively. He's pretty good offensively. He can fill literally any role. Chemistry-wise, it's okay. So, yeah, welcome our depth guy. Now, Ferentz is now listed as top 6, which is a bit troublesome. But I don't really think there's anything great. Oh, actually. Yeah, I didn't do this. Hold on. Oh, boy. Prokop. Popovich. Yeah, we gotta shove a couple guys in here. This won't take too long, I hope. Yeah, that'll be fine to move. DPH, oh yeah, he's not quite ready for that top line. I mean, he is, but let's not rush him. Oof. But fortunately, we have no real growing dudes down there. All our depth guys. What the hell? How do we still have all depth defensemen? I really thought I'd fix this. Apparently not. Schultz can't be there. Let's see. Just trying to throw some guys in there. Popovich needs to go. DFD there. Was that okay? No, absolutely not. He absolutely is trash there. Allard can at least be there. I'm just kind of rushing through this. Sorry. MVR. There we go. Okay. Fixed enough, I think. It's good enough. Yeah, Prokop, he doesn't... Yeah, 23, he's not going to make it. He's the least of my priorities. Same with that Mathieu guy. Everyone else we're going to give a shot to. Blomqvist. Jesus! They're going to... I don't know how they're going to rotate, but they're both really good. Okay, so there we go. Lines are set up. Captains are still the same. Forsberg's got the C. Tolvanen and Fabro have A's. I think that's what it is now. We could obviously switch some things up. Well, that's what it is for now. And you guys can let me know what you think about the captain situation. Okay, so... I think we're just about ready. I'm going to check on my extensions once more, but... pretty sure we're okay. Knack wants to come back. Let's see what kind of cheap-ass deal I can get him to. Can I get him to a full 3-year two-way. That'd be great. I'd love to continue to use you as your depth. You might get too good, which is fine. But I'll have you for that really cheap deal. Ference as well. He's probably... Oh, man. Okay. Get him to that immediately. And we're going to hold off on Hathaway because it looks like he's plunging. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that for more extensions. We already have all our scouts and stuff. We are good to go. So you guys have seen the lines. Go ahead and make your predictions. Hopefully you have some better luck, man. 2 years in a row of just weird-ass league stats. It's the only way to describe it. So best of luck to everyone. We'll hopefully get some winners in the next year. Come on, don't tell me I need to do my whole block again. You suck. Once again, gonna put some guys back up there probably. Yep, defense and goalie. Okay, delete. And we are ready to go. So let's see how this team's gonna do. I'm kind of excited. Not gonna lie. Ference and Knack both accept their extensions. We'll see. I'm hoping the defense can hold up. I feel like we shouldn't have a problem scoring goals. That doesn't give me a whole lot of hope. But that's okay. We did miss the playoffs last year. That was a pretty epic collapse. Philip Forsberg, minor injury, battled through it. Ugh. Okay. Let's see how we start off. Couple wins to start the season off. Defense isn't looking great right now, but that's okay. We're winning games, which is the most important thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. We might be a bit inconsistent. We're a very young team. Kind of a mix, but we have a lot of young guys in some big roles. So, you know, it might be a bit kind of back and forth at times, a bit inconsistent, which is fine. It's kind of what you expect. We're going to continue to get better, continue to learn. What? That can't be right. I'm looking at... That can't be right. -3 there cannot be right. Yeah, a bit back and forth. Really win-loss right now. Mahura... Oh, he wasn't actually out, yeah. Harper is back. Throw him back in. 12-8-1. We're in the playoffs, but only just. I don't think it's great. Holy shit. Comrade Joey Stalin has 28 points in 21 games played. Who said that these guys aren't ready for the top role? It's the defense that's the issue right now. 3-6-2, 2-9-5, but it's not... Like, the ratio's crazy. You got to think this is not going to sustain, so we want to improve the defense. Holy shit. Oh boy, do we have a power play. 0 shorties, but that's okay. We are 87.1% on the power play. 4 and 6 in the last 10 somehow. Okay. Good start. Comrade Joey Stalin is an absolute born leader. Yeah, leads by example. Mainly 28 points in 21 games played. AJ Tomasino also point per game. Hold the gravy point per game with 11 goals. Forsberg 15, Kunin 14, Tolvanen only 13, Glass with 13. Ice Warrior has 8. He does have power play. Half of those coming on the power play. Thank goodness for his power play time. A lot of minuses here. Hilariously on that third line. Glass, Kunin, and Ice Warrior on that third line. I mean, I know he's not great defensively, but you think Glass and Kunin could not be shit. But, oh well. Defensively, what? Hilbert's not he's getting out-produced. That's a little nuts. Is it because I have him on the opposite side? I guess he's not really a shooter, but holy. Saros is actually not doing good. Ingram's doing fine. Saros is not great. Not great. Hope he should improve. You know what? I'm thinking he improves. I'm not going to worry myself too much over his initial stats. I think he improves. If he doesn't, that's another story, but I really think he does. I think he's off to a slower start. I think he gets better. So let's keep going. Mahura, fractured ankle, so out for a while. Ference will get his ice time. And fortunately for us, he's very, very good in this top 6 role. Apparently didn't maintain the chemistry. But whatever. Unless that's a lie. The cake might be a lie. Alright, let's do some scouting here. Let's see what this draft class is going to hold for us. Probably not going to worry about checking that. Let's just go for directly by potential. And look for our steals. Probably don't need to worry about scouting a lot of that first round. Although we do have multiple firsts. But I can target scout it a bit later. We'll pick everything up pretty much, at least most of the stuff that we're targeting around this area here in scouting anyway, so it won't be that big of a deal. But we'll see. So far, so good. Some decent mediums in some nice locations, especially this one, 51. Although, with a weaker draft, or a stronger draft class, I don't know if a medium elite's going to appear there. Not too sure. We've only found a couple there, and I feel like they might have been during quote-unquote weaker years. Again, never trust what the hell the scout says to you, if it's weaker or good, because they're always full of shit. You'll figure it out when you start getting scouting done, by like how later early low elites are appearing, where the medium elite kind of thing is. Well, this is gonna be tough to figure that out, because the closest thing that we have to a medium elite is not even projected to be drafted. So okay. I will scout this guy anyway. Again, a lot can change. He can move up into the 200s, so we'll see, I guess. Yeah, not a whole lot of help here. Not a whole lot of cool stuff going on. But that's alright. At least we have a ton of the 2 ticks, but it's not letting me click. Your garb. Okay, that's it. Yeah. It's alright. Not great, but I'm liking the mediums possibility. We saw the guy around the 90s, this guy around the 70s who could be medium elites. That's really a good sign. Oh, let me click, game. There's all these guys in the low category who are, at least possibilities. It's not letting me click. Amazing. Imagine not letting me click. Clicking's so important. McKinley, I don't know, could be a medium elite, late first round steal. We haven't seen too many of those, have we? In this run through. I think we've maybe seen like 1, if even that. Obviously, things get changed up when you add the members in there. It'll have to adjust, the AI kind of adjusts it, which is a good thing. That's what makes this stuff possible, is the AI actually kind of adjusting the draft classes. Which is kind of nice. Alright, some goalies to look at. Actually, we might need a move for one of those, depending on Saros. If he just doesn't get the job done. Well, there's several who we can move for. That we know of. And one in particular is getting like 0 ice time. well below his pay grade. Okay. Almost done here. Again, didn't have a ton to look at, but I did like what the scouting is showing us so far. And it's looking pretty good for this upcoming draft. Good chance to get some value. That's kind of what we're after now. We kind of have our core, right? We're at this point, it's mostly looking for steals to be role players or, solid replacements if we so need them. And trade value. Really, that's kind of the key here. And I just love drafting. How can you not? Alright, about wrapped up. How about any fun stuff here? No 1-tick mediums, 1-tick lows. Nope. Defense. Very late, but I don't know. We'll look at you anyway. How about... Nope. Okay. So there we are. Continuing on here. See how we do in this next month. Joaquin Yandel's been injured. I feel like he's been injured a little bit. Oh, right. Guess we'll throw in Mathieu this time. What? How the hell is he maintaining chemistry? That's actually hilarious. It might also be lying because the game loves glitching and not working. I think Telkvis grew a bit, by the way. Oh, goodness. Just put him in everywhere. So the sub in all lines feature will actually work the second time around. There you go. All right. Tough loss there. Those long, like, we have a couple games where it looks like our defense is improved. Like, right there, there's a nice stretch. And then we get blown out of the water. Oh, Billy Husso. You're good in real life. Not bad here, but we have a backup. And we're right back to defending and scoring well. David Ferentz is full. Wait. I don't think... Yeah, he was already in. Yeah, Mahura's not coming back for a while. How you doing, Ferentz? Plus guy, 5 points in 13 games played, kicking some ass. Are you producing more now? 12 points. What the fuck? You produce better in the top 4. How is that possible? Whatever. 22, 12, and 1. That was a nice little stretch there, to be honest. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, good game. Oh, we got blown out. Decent game, good game, blown out. Then it's like, yeah, oh, baby, great defense, pretty good, blowout. Then we answer back with a couple of those, and we lose to the Stars, who, as we remember, we have to remember them. There's a lot of bad blood there. Yeah, we missed the playoffs a couple times in a row, but there's a lot of memories there of them headshotting us to work their way through the playoffs and shit. They eliminated us. Gotta remember that. Some bad blood. God damn, I'm checking personal stats again. Because, Stalin's kicking ass. AJ with 41 points to Gravy with 36. Him and AJ are kind of splitting the goals, which is to be expected as, power forward sniper. I'm cool with it. 100% cool with it. Tomasino almost point per game. Glass. Again, this man is playing third line time. Yes, he has power play, but this is why I don't want to get rid of him. Kunin's actually doing the same, which has been unfortunate. I wanted the clear, to be shown a clear difference between them. Ice Warrior starting to come alive here in his rookie season. Hasn't grown. Can you please grow? At this point, he might not be the guy to put on the first line with Stalin and Gravy. I want him to be, but he might not become that. Anyway, Tolvanen only has 21 points. Forsberg only with 20, but it's working, right? Fabro leading the way in points. Hilpert behind. You got a few guys producing points, but no runaway as you'd expect. Sarah's still struggling. Okay. Let's check the growth. Let's check that growth. AJ, that's statistical for the most part. Okay. Delorier, it's going to be... Oh, stat growth. Hilarious. Gravy is growing. He has, hilariously, a couple statistical minuses. So, yeah, he'll have a good year this year, and he'll get rid of those. He's also growing. So, he's about... Probably why I bet his potential kind of changed, actually. Yeah. He had a kind of a rougher rookie year. Maybe held himself to a higher standard. Anyway, Comrade Joey Stalin here. Yeah. Yeah. He's growing. He's only 20, man. They're super good. Ice Warrior. He is growing, but okay, he's growing. All right, as long as he's getting ticks, man, that's okay. He's at least not stunted. That's good. Just keep him there. Hello, Isaiah Shields. Yeah, that's a shit ton of growth. Letivari, decent amount. You, not bad, Bedrich. God damn. Johan Olis. DiPietro. Oh, baby. We just signed him, by the way. Schoenmaker's growing a bit. And we're missing anyone? Missing Telkvist. That's okay. Again, if he's depth, I'm playing him down there. He'll get a jump regardless. We can maybe call him up to the NHL at some point. We'll see. As he's got that depth that sometime in the NHL could benefit him. But then it's a question of if we move Kunin, there's his spot. He has got a spot on that third line. So that'll kind of be the ticket there. If that happens, which it might. Yandel growing a bit. Yeah, we're missing some here and there from this brunette guy who we just... It's okay. Yeah, we're missing some. That's all right. Overall, some pretty damn good growth happening, especially to those medium elites who we drafted. They're actually looking like they become really good players. At least that first guy. I mean, he was growing like an absolute weed here early on. So that's great. That is huge. Look at that locker room chemistry, 77%. Stuck with it. We stuck with it. We're making it happen. Up to the deadline we go. I wanted just to start, just to be more consistent. Just keep getting better defense, please. Mahura is back. Let's do a comparison. Ferentz, +7, 6 points, 4 pims. Mahura, +2. I kind of want to keep rolling with Ferentz here for a bit. it's seeming like him and Myers are doing slightly better together. So I'm going to keep rolling with him for a bit. Sorry, Mahura. AJ's out with a mild concussion. But we get to use Knack, who maintains that chemistry, man. He's solid enough. I want to see how he does. He might only play a game or two. Telkfist, that sucks. Strained hamstring. Damn. Didn't want that to happen, obviously. But that's okay. You know what I will do? I don't like this. Novak, you could be up top. I want him in the middle when he comes back. What? What? Oh, we had someone injured too. Shit. That'll have to be a defensive. That'll have to be Mahura hopping in there. Yeah. I don't know how long he's out. Garnet Hathaway, sore foot. Okay, not too long. And scouting time real quick. Alright, continuing on here. AJ is back. How did Knack do in those couple games? No points, -1. Eh. Oh well. Let's just go to scratch. That's easy. Look at that morale. Back in you go, AJ. Holman, oof. MCL sprain for Thomas Novak. We got 2 defensemen in here playing fucking center. Good gracious. There we are. A home and home with Arizona. We win the first one. Ice. God damn it. We're getting the injury bug now. Ice wears out. Knack gets to hop in. Damn. Quite a few injuries here. Ugh, a couple losses. Garnet Hathaway's back. Alright, so at least get him back. Ice Warrior's almost back. Telkfist is back. Good. He goes back here, and he'll be on the middle in that power play now as well, which is kind of where we want him. There we are. And Ice Warrior's back. Okay. We done? Hey, finally got a point. Hope we're quite done now with injuries. That would be nice. Alright, we continue on. I don't think we're going to hit 40 wins. We may be sub 20 reg losses. Go. God damn it. Forsberg now out. We are just getting bit by the injury bug here in the middle part of the season. Knack at least maintains that chem, but yeah. Alright, Novak's now back too. Back in you go. Alright, come on now. Yandel. Oh yeah, Yandel's out as well. Where the fuck were you? Here. There you go. Oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah, no, we're not hitting that 40 wins. 3 points in 10 games. Not horrible, but not exactly. Wait, what the hell? Is he a left winger? Shit. Yeah. Guess he is. Guess I looked at his handedness. Ooh, a few losses there. Oh my goodness. Another Milwaukee player. That's a real concussion as well. He is out. Alright. 38, 18, and 6. Not the greatest month here, but it's actually not horrible. Like a win, a loss, a win, win, overtime, loss, win, loss, win, overtime. 38, 18, and 6. We are 1 point behind the Stars. Comrade Joey Stalin, his points decreased a bit, but again, they were without AJ for a while, which would make some sense. 3-3-5, 2-7-1. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Power play, still great. Penalty kills, amazing, man. Our special teams are really doing good. Let's see how we kind of stack up to the rest of the league. Scoring-wise, we're in the top 5. 4th best offense. Defensively. Holy shit, Buffalo. Really good. We're right behind Dallas. We're 6th best, but Buffalo, good. Their offense is shit, but holy crap. Wow. That's Star. I mean, no, they're a wild card. Damn, dude. I mean, we still got a great defense. It's insane from Buffalo, though. Power play. We have the best power play, and I have a feeling we also have the best penalty kill. We have the best special teams in the NHL. Yeah, that's a good thing to have. Absolutely a good thing to have heading into the playoffs. Nice. Okay. Take a look at the personal stats now. Stalin, still above point per game. Yeah, Gravy dipped below. AJ also did, but he's out with injury. But, yeah, dipping below a bit. Tomasino, 51 points. 45 for Glass. 42 for Kunin. Tolvanen, 39. Not great, man. Look, we took him off a first line. He's not doing great. Luckily, we only have one more year after this on that contract. Ice Warrior, he has a 22-goal rookie year. He might hit 50. He's at least hitting 40 and with 20 goals. Unless he goes on a tear. Forsberg's not doing so hot. The second line, I know I don't have Forsberg on the power play, but yeah. Hilbert, no points from the back end, which is very, very odd. Especially you look at look at his fucking stats. It's surprising to see him not scoring points from that back end. Saros finally got above 90. Ingram's been fantastic as the backup. He's just been lights out as the backup. How the hell do you change him? Hoping Saros can continue to improve. Okay, well, really good stats. Now, as unfortunate as it is, we got to make a decision on someone to move. It's likely Kunin, because we got to make space. And I think I want to bring Telkvist up to have him play in that role. Because he's listed as depth. Milwaukee, yeah, they're killing it. Like he could also, dude, look at the Wolves though. Like he could also, really, really benefit from just playing a full friggin' year there, but also it's time. It's where if we're gonna be competitive, might as well integrate him into here. It's a great locker room situation. Put him on that third line, as a depth guy for the end of the season. I think that's something we do. So we probably look to move Kunin. Question is, what the hell do we grab for him? Good news is we're gonna have probably a decent chunk of value from him. Yeah, we're gonna have a decent chunk of value from him. Look at Shields, holy shit. So, what do we trade him for? We can combine. Scholes didn't really grow too much. He grew a bit, but I mean, yeah, what the hell do we do? We already have way, way too many picks. Holy shit. How do I even get that many seconds? What did I do? We have way too many picks. Oh my goodness. At least in the first 2 rounds. We can only have 3 in the first 2 rounds. Jesus. Or we can only draft with 3 in the first 2 rounds. We could use these to move up if we really want to, which might be fun. So we don't have to trade those right now. But yeah, we have too many. Well, that's a good way to bank value, by the way. Shit. Like, if we're not too sure about Scholes being the thing, we can get another defensive prospect. I'm actually not too sure. I need to think about that a little bit. Let's take a look at the progress reports. And I'll show you guys what the draft class is looking like. So AJ is actually hasn't naturally grown. Hold the gravy. Yeah, he didn't get too much since we last checked. Same with Stalin. Hilbert's growing a little bit. Again, I don't think Trey Johnson. Nope. Okay. Devori's grown. Shields is just insane. That growth is absolutely stupid. I mean, Grosix is pretty good, but 20 at the 58, like, you could still be like, all right, you can get the fuck out. You can trade him. DiPietro, pretty damn solid. Burnett, oh my goodness, he's growing now. He wasn't before. Yeah, tons and tons of growth. Only really missing from Telkvist.
which is, again, don't worry about it. He's 18 and plus 80. Like, if it doesn't necessarily mean he's a bust at all. Plus, he's listed as depth. This is then for sure. Now that he's not growing, I'm definitely calling him up. Okay, so yeah, kind of everything that we wanted. Good growth here, and I'm excited about this draft, and I'll show you why. Very, very interesting stuff happening. If you look at this, power forward ranked at 10, a DFD medium elite ranked at like 94. 5-year ETA, sure, but I mean, it's a DFD, it's a medium elite. We have only one low elite, but that's the main reason I'm excited. The 10, a guy at 10 who's a medium elite. And with the excess of draft picks that we have, moving up for him will be much, much, much easier than moving up anywhere else. Yeah, it's 2 years ETA, but fucking take him. Why not? There's also defenseman here, which is really good. So another thing I'm looking at there, so balanced pinch, cycle hold line. Also cycle hold line. They're actually really good. They're all really good to be a possible pairing with. I'm thinking because I'm like, if Trey doesn't grow much more, we don't need him to. Keep him as a fucking top 4 guy. And we won't have to stretch the chemistry as much if we get someone that more fits in line with Hilpert, who is hold line shoot. But I think we saw a hold line balance guy in there, which is. So moving into that would be tough, obviously. Oh, wait, balanced pinch. Hold line cycle, no. Ah, they're not, never mind. They're kind of not great. Shoot. So that's when... Again, it's not necessary that you get him. We still have that Scholes guy. Him not growing this year is a bit troublesome. I would like, we drafted him pretty high up. So, I mean, I always want a backup plan. We could also look to, but we haven't seen much in free. I'm not relying on free agency to have anything great, It just hasn't been there, like, at all. What I will go for is, like... fuck it. I'll just go for this and go by trade value. See if there's any young guys in there that would fit the bill. Brundlefly, like, what's he like? It does fit in that top pairing. But Buffalo's doing really good right now. And again, I don't want to load up on too many members. Don't want to go overboard. Heiskanen. Hilpert there, obviously. Jimmy Sullivan changed to high elite. That's scary. Oh, he's fucking perfect. Ah! Holy shit. He actually produces, which is hilarious. He's a 2-way, but he fits defensive pairing 1. Oof. Like, it's not perfect at a Hilpert, obviously, because it's a pinch shoot coach. But we throw that other guy in there with the X factors. We're getting chemistry, at least. But then again, does that fit your future? I don't know. We could stick with this coach. And again, it wouldn't be bad. If we could find chemistry there, we don't need a new coach, like, at all. It's fucking fine the rest of the way. Nice Ware coming in. He loves that second line. Likely where he'll end up being, by the way he's growing. We'll figure out what that other young guy likes. Still love Glass. Likes the third line. Kunin's the guy that's on the outs. And we could package him together. How the hell do you get that dude off the Kraken? That's the question. If we decide to go for that. Again, I didn't want to load up on members, but that's near perfect. Especially with the high elite now. They're terrible. So why the hell would they want to give him up? They wouldn't. Oh my goodness. But they do want Kunin. They don't want young guys? Or at least not. They want Grosek.
there's a solid baseline. We could retain on Kunin as well. It sucks to like yank him. I'd have to really give him. Yeah, I'll give him picks. I don't give a fuck. They want picks. I'll give him picks. We got plenty. We can even throw in our own first. Damn. Whew, that is tasty. That is absolutely tasty. Yeah. At that point, again, we wouldn't really need to make a change. They would both be good enough. You don't need to have like a fucking +5 on that top pairing. Don't even really need a +3. Like, it should be good enough. Either way, holy hell. Alrighty. And again, chemistry isn't even the end-all be-all. Sometimes having too good of chemistry feels like a detriment because you expect your team to be better, and honestly, like, there's a cap, really. Like, okay, you get +5 overall, but like, if your fucking offensive awareness is already at 95, you're not getting a whole lot of difference, you know? But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button. I'll see you in the next one.